This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for June 17th, 2025. LA-based animation studio and book publisher Fantoons has announced the upcoming book Where is Ozzy, an officially licensed seek and find book from the same publisher that brought you Motorhead, Where is Lemmy, and Rush, Where is Getty, Alex, and Neil. The book is set to be released worldwide on July 29. Noah Weiland, the son of late Stone Temple Pilots vocalist Scott Weiland, has released a cover of Velvet Revolver's Slither. His late father fronted the supergroup, which also included several members of Guns N' Roses. Slither went on to become the band's signature song. Noah also oversaw an AI-generated video for his take on the track, which you can watch online. Bon Jovi took to the stage in Nashville over the weekend for the first full concert since 2022, and their first since frontman John Bon Jovi revealed ongoing vocal cord issues. They performed on Saturday at Marathon Music Works as part of a previously announced weekend travel package organized by Runaway Tours. No phones were allowed at the show, and consequently, there is no video. However, you can see a full 17-song track listing that has been posted up online. The set spanned the 40-year discography of Bon Jovi, which kicked off with the band's latest single, Forever, from 2024. AC/DC are set to make their first Australian stadium tour dates in 10 years, according to multiple sources talking to Rolling Stone magazine. The upcoming tour will mark the band's first performances in Australia since their massive Rock or Bust tour in 2015. Hardy has abruptly canceled his European and UK tour dates just days before it was supposed to kick off. Hardy announcing on social media that, quote, he decided to cancel the European leg of the tour. While he did not share a reason for the cancellation, he said, quote, it wasn't an easy decision, but one I had to make for my band, my crew, and my family. He promised that he would, quote, be back as soon as I can, and confirmed that all ticket holders would automatically receive full refunds at their point of purchase. He's also made no comment about the state of the North American tour. The upcoming Spaceballs sequel will arrive in theaters in 2027. Mel Brooks himself is set to reprise his role as Yogurt. Amazon MGM Studios has announced the film. Deadline's reporting that fellow original cast members Rick Moranis and Bill Pullman will also appear in the sequel, reprising their roles as Dark Helmet and Lone Star. The movie is set to arrive on the 40th anniversary of the original film, which was directed and co-written by Mel Brooks. Celebrating the release of their documentary, Metallica Saved My Life, James Hetfield talking about the raw experiences of the band and their fans, saying, quote, it's okay to be human and to fuck up and learn from it. That's why we're here. We're here to learn. And we learn from each other. If you don't try, you don't learn. So I've probably grown the most in the darkest of times. So accepting the great stuff and the dark stuff, that's just part of life. Life isn't happening to me. It's happening with me. Biohazard's first new single in over a decade, Forsaken, just premiered online. The band filmed a video for the song in March in Amsterdam. Evan Seinfeld saying, we shot this video in Amsterdam at an iconic venue where Biohazard first made our bones in Europe back in the late 80s and early 90s. It's really organic and a little sample of the energy of our first new album in 15 years, performed in a live setting. Make sure you're strapped in and prepare some real mayhem when our new album drops. Following their April 2024 collaboration, Primrose Hill, Sean Ono Lennon and James McCartney, the sons of Beatles legends John Lennon and Paul McCartney, have reunited for a track, but this time they're joined by Ringo Starr's son, Zach Starkey. The track is called Rip Off, is the latest release from Starkey's supergroup Mantra of the Cosmos. And as they continue to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the release of their debut album, Government Mule have announced the Back in the Saddle tour. Pre-sale tickets go on sale tomorrow. The rest of the tickets go on sale this Friday, June 20th at 10 a.m. That includes Sydney, Maine at Bowl in the Pines on September 7th and the Big E Arena in West Springfield, Massachusetts on September 12th. Triple Grammy Award winner Shooter Jennings has announced the release of Songbird, a completely new, previously unheard album by his legendary father, Waylon Jennings. The first of 3 previously unheard albums worth of material by the groundbreaking country music superstar. Songbird collects recordings produced between 1973 and 1984 in various studios by Jennings and his longtime drummer and co-producer, Richie Albright. Pedal steel guitarist Ralph Mooney and other special guests like Tony Joe White, Jesse Coulter, and more are also part of the project. Songbird arrives on October 3rd. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 262, featuring Keith Wallen from Breaking Benjamin, is available now. And check out this week's bonus episode featuring Amanda and Dan from Veterans Inc. in Worcester, Massachusetts.